Whenever they see someone consistently glorifying the lifestyle,
Right.
you should know that that's fake.
Okay.
Immediately, because if I could chose a different route, I would have chose it.
Right.
You know, the circumstances I grew up under, it forced me to go in the directions I went in early. But I identify with those being mistakes at this point. The entertainment process is when you write it from a perspective that people can actually embrace it.
Now I will never be your hater, I'm your biggest fan. I hope it falls into place just how you planned it. Life could put you in a pickle, just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. You saw the clip. This is why the gangster isn't real. It's important for people to understand that, especially young people, young adults, that everything you see and hear is not real. You know, they say believe none of what you hear and half of what you see, right? And when, as 50 Cent was saying, when people glorify, you know, and advertise their dysfunction or degeneracy or criminal behavior or criminal-minded nature, just know it ain't real. But I'm explaining to you why it isn't real. First and foremost, if you're doing something wrong, and you know, once you claim the term gangster, that you're a criminal. That's synonymous with being a criminal. Okay, so once you decide that you gangster, you're you said I'm a criminal. So the first thing you shouldn't do is glorify your behavior or bring attention to yourself committing criminal behaviors, committing criminal activity. So when you out here, yeah, look at what I did, look at what I got, look at all this stuff I got. I'm shining out here for you know what I'm saying, jacking folks, pulling stunts out here. Look at me. And it's like, okay. Don't believe a person like that, because what's gonna wind up happening is they're just a walking billboard to get robbed. They're just a walking billboard to get shot. They're just a walking billboard to get killed. That's all that is. That is all that is. And then take it a step further. When they're advertising their quote unquote gangster, some of I'm not gonna just say some, the majority of these people are trying to create a situation that will make them be credible of being seen as a gangster or criminal. So what I mean is, you see people drawing not just attention to themselves, but drawing aggression to themselves, drawing problems to themselves. So they bring in problems to themselves, and then so they can react to these problems, and then say, "See, you shouldn't test me." And it's like, well, obviously you're not gangster, because that is a dumb idea. Because when you go out here and you create beef, or you make yourself a target to show the world that, you know what I'm saying, that you can handle your beef, or you're not gonna be victimized as a target. The stupidity of it is this: you don't know who these people are that are coming to get you. You don't know. You're not gonna be able to spot everybody who has an eye to get you. You're not. It's not gonna happen. So you're gonna have to handle things on the fly, and a lot of you ain't built to handle things on the fly, and everybody's gonna have the drop on you. So it's dumb to do. And on top of that, when you advertise and make yourself a target, you know, y'all are not really preparing yourselves for being a target. You know, these guys are glorifying being drunk, being high, being out of shape, being aloof, you know, lackadaisical, you know, just not really paying attention to their surroundings because they just got it like that. And that's a recipe for disaster. You know, and everybody got the thing on them. I got the blicky, I got the stick, I got it, I got it. Here's a problem. Vast majority of y'all don't shoot guns. So y'all are really not good at aiming. Y'all don't really know how a gunfight will go. Like, it's not a movie where you just standing there and popping. People shoot and move. And most of the people that are shooting and moving are not aiming. They're just pointing the gun in a direction, pulling the trigger, and running. Pretty much. So, but they're glorifying they're going to do all these things. But it's like, seriously, stop it. Because when it comes to being violent, y'all out here glorifying y'all quote-unquote gangster, but here's the problem. No matter how you slice it, being violent is a personal thing. You have to be violent in person. See what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all want to run up with guns, but to get a person, if you don't know how to aim, you got to get close up on them in person. To beat somebody up, you got to beat them up in person. You know, to harm them, you got to do it in person. Like a lot of y'all are just glorifying, I'm going to call this person and call that person and do this. And you know what I'm saying? And y'all think this stuff works, but nobody, like, you're not going to call a favor to commit a crime if you're not really in the streets like that. I'm going to just tell you that right now. You got to pay somebody, which makes you an accomplice to anything. And that doesn't mean that that person is going to actually do the job, because if you ain't really gangster like that, they'll just take your money and like, and what you going to do about it? You was paying me to go do this. I already know you ain't going to do it with them, so you ain't going to do nothing with me. So you're glorifying stuff and you're not really thinking it through. And, you know, for some of y'all act like, you know, y'all are so hard that y'all can handle prison. 90% of you people are not built for prison. You're not built for prison. Because a lot of y'all still thinking ain't nothing going to happen to me, and I can do what I want to do, and I can do this and I can do that. Like 100% of you guys who think a gun is the answer to all your problems, you're not built for prison. Ain't no guns in prison. Now you stuck. You're going to have to get you a knife, get you those hands, and you're going to have to catch a lot of fades. And people are going to run into your house, a.k.a. your cell, because you ain't built like that. So it's not worth it. Now, the most important part is this. For all you folks that think it's cool and it's fun to be glorified. When you see somebody who should have enough money to never commit any criminal activity, to never be in any kind of drama, because they should be off somewhere just making money and living a peaceful life, and they're purposely putting themselves in situations that could cost them their life, then they're an idiot. You know, they're selling a fantasy. That's what they're doing, just for the record. People used to commit crime to make enough money to get out of a bad situation. And hopefully not go to jail or get killed in the process. Now you got people who legally made a lot of money, and then they're trying to tell the world, I'm a killer, I'm a scammer, I'm a robber, I'm a gangster. And it's like, would you be intimidated by these people if they showed up around you? Would you? Absolutely not. You wouldn't. So you young folks are watching this stuff, just know these people are acting. They're really just acting. Because the one thing you walking around with an attitude, all that mean mugging ain't gonna help you in life. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You mad, you pushing up on people, I'm gonna show the world. Okay. There's gonna be some people that's really about that action, that's really active, and they're not gonna walk around mean mugging. They're just gonna stomp you. They're gonna step on you. So that's what I'm gonna say about that. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Tell me what y'all think. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.